We just been watching the Olympics. Was y'all proud of this shit? Like this was we had everybody we watching because it's you know what I'm saying we can't ain't no crowds. The whole world is watching. But are y'all proud? This is the first year. I don't know like.
What happened with the opening ceremony?
I don't watch that shit.
First of all, the basketball team lost to Egypt. Okay, we're not doing it.
They lost to Egypt?
Damn, we lost to like Egypt. We lost to.
I mean, they lost to France.
I think we lost to like.
But they beat Iran the other day.
I don't think we lost to like San Bernardino on the Friday or something like that. We've been really catching L's, dog.
But we're winning. U.S. is winning in every other category.
That's because we got all the people in the world.
Right.
But we not winning gracefully. Simone Biles just walked away from the Olympics.
I'm proud of her.
I'm proud of her too.
We all proud of her. What are your thoughts on it? We'll go around the table. What are your thoughts on her, Pebbles? We'll go around.
Well, I think that she was very courageous, really courageous, and that she's being, you know that saying, to thy own self be true?
Uh-huh.
If not then, when? Because she might have died because she had that dizzy thing happening when she was doing the twisty.
Uh-huh.
So she's being true to herself. I mean, you're not going to kill yourself for a piece of cold metal. I mean,
right.
Seriously, hello.
Right.
You're worth more than that. And so I'm very proud of her that her ego's EGO, edging God out. And when you have just ego and no God, you're fucked. I'm just saying. Are you allowed to say fucked?
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amen.
I'm just saying, so for
Hallelujah.
me, she taught me, and she's way younger than me, how to be, what that means to be true to yourself. And to your face, she saved face as far as I'm concerned.
Uh-huh.
You know,
I like how what you just said. You said she put her ego aside because it really did highlight the whole team as well. Because if she was just up there, honestly, just up there on some me, I gotta be the world's greatest. Everybody's calling me the world's greatest. Move, I got this, I gotta do this. Not only you putting all that pressure on yourself, and you know what I'm saying, it might go left, but what about everybody else that put in all the work? I think it was a beautiful thing that, I mean, she ain't got nothing else to prove. Damn, I mean, what you gonna get, like you said, what you gonna give her, a super medal or something like that?
and she could have died if she continued.
Right, it could have got worse, or it could have went left, or you know what I'm saying. But the fact that she, because even just watching all these other people, it's like, wow, now we got some more household names, and you can see like a team effort in it. Like it's not all about, like you said, about that one person. We all blessed by God of these talents. Go ahead, Mr. Nugget. What did you think about it, sir?
Man,
Coach Barbecue.
you look like a Fraggle Rock puppet.
You look like a Volkswagen Bug with the wheels off. Go ahead, man. Come on. This ain't about me, Dwann. This ain't about me.
You need a step stool to get in a Honda.
Okay.
But no, the issue with the
You go and shop at Big Fillet. Your shadow looks like a bumblebee.
you too short to even have a shadow, nigga. It could be 6 o'clock. Your shadow gonna be 3 inches tall.
Your ankles and your thighs are the same size.
You forehead high to my thighs, nigga.
You drinking
You look like gingerbread.
Your Dos Equis got an L at
you making me hungry. You making me hungry looking like
your
gingerbread midget.
Your Dos Equis says XXL.
You wrestle seals.
Your toothpaste has cholesterol in it. We supposed to be talking, bro. This ain't about me and you, bro. This is about the culture.
You
man.
started it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
God damn.
Go ahead, brother.
Nah, what we talking about? We talking about Simone Biles. I'm proud of her. I'm like, look, she had the twisties, whoopty whamps or whatever, and that basically means you don't know when you standing and when you flipping. Like your whole, it's like vertigo.
Right.
And so she could come down really thinking she about to land on her feet, and then she land on her head, and all these people running their mouth ain't gonna have not a damn dime on her insurance, and they ain't gonna be able to wipe her ass when she can no longer walk. So that's why she did that. And also, look, people forget you don't need to talk to the town as a gold medalist until September. Ain't nobody talked about Gabby Douglas since Obama been in office.
You right.
Remember her? She did all that.
We forgot all about Gabby Douglas.
Yeah. You ain't heard nobody mention her. I ain't seen Dominic Dawes this whole century.
It ain't worth killing yourself over.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You over here flipping and twisting, and we gonna forget about that Olympian by the time football season starts.
Okay.
So salute to you, Simone Biles, and she taller than you. She'll dunk on you, nigga.
I feel because she had the twist. What do you call it, the twisty twist? Right. I feel like that's probably like that. You know what I'm saying? If a woman was so unfortunate to make love to Dwann, they would get the twisty twist. Because they was like, is he this way or are we going sideways? Or am I horizontal? In my front? He's all sides, the same size everywhere. And I could tell that woman could get confused and tap out. You know, fuck it, I'm out. And just, you know, I don't need a man.
Vertigo, huh?
Right, she was basically doing a Dwann in her routine, and she was like, I'm having a Dwann Brown right now. I need a moment.
I'm gonna sit on your tricycle and squash you. He's on my way to squash your tricycle. Fuck you.
You would be that kid. You would be that kid.
Break your tricycle.
You would be that kid.
Yeah.
What up, Malcolm? How do you feel about it, bro?
I'm like I said, I'm proud of her too, man. You gotta take a day off.
Right.
You gotta use the sick days, bitch. You got 15 sick days, you'll never call up. Bitch, I'm calling out. I'm not coming. I don't feel good. Stomach hurt. I'm not coming. And you know, black people, we love to go. Nigga, I'm taking the day off.
You right.
Call out. You don't feel good? Hey, I'm not gonna be there. If they fire you, well, shit, you got severance.
You right there thought about it because she probably was flipping every day. Summer, spring, winter. Every time you go in there, this month. You do it right. She probably got like 4 sick days.
But you know, you got people, the old school dudes who just work themselves into the ground.
Yeah.
I gotta take care of my family. You gotta take care of yourself first. You're not gonna have no family.
There you go.
And I think
Yeah.
people work themselves to death. And that's the American way.
Have you ever
Work
walked off?
yourself to fucking death.
Have you ever walked off the job before?
It's not. I have.
Yeah.
What job did you walk off before?
Have I walked off from a job?
Yes, you sound like it was multiple, but tell me.
Oh no, I've been fired. Yeah, I walked off from a job. I've been fired. I've been both walked off and.
Tell me the job you walked off. Tell me the time you walked off from a job.
It was a job. It was an accounting job. We're doing some accounting. They want me back go fold clothes. I'm like, nigga, I'm not folding no clothes.
I gotta do it.
Clothes.
You got a real degree too. You ain't got one of the bullshit degrees.
I say, I'm out here, man. I'm past that.
That's funny.
We're just gonna sit these clothes in the cubicle.
I work at the laptop.
Focus when you're done typing.
And I'm like, man, what you got?
No.
I
I walked off my last job.
For real?
Yeah.
Which job did you walk off? Dwann?
I was on that job for 10 years.
For real?
I worked in mental health, working with kids. I had a new manager that was fucking with me, trying to have me go back. She tried to send me back because you have to write notes to dealing with the kids. You got to write billing notes to the county and bullshit. She tried to send me back to beginners. The beginners, like when you first start a job, that new hire training, to redo how I do my job.
Because of your notes?
Yeah, and then she was bullshit. And the thing about it was, the month before she got hired, I just won an award for being the best note writer at that office. And then she tried to have me come back and work in the office. Like the cool thing about that job was you could be in the field. You could go around, work from home, blah, you good. Mm-hmm. Then she was like, okay, when you're done in the field, you gotta come way back from Watts, way back from Compton, way back from downtown to finish your day in the office.
Right, to type your notes up.
Yeah, and I said, okay. And I walked out and I called the doctor. I called my old therapist. The therapist was like, come on in. And then she wrote me off and I never went back.
They had you in the real field, Watson.
Right. He had a therapist and everything.
That was PTSD for you.
Right. You had your own therapist.
No, it was PTSD because look, my job, I was working mental health.
You left the kids?
Yeah, listen, fuck them. No, I wasn't with the kids anymore. Oh, when it come to your mental health, I say fuck them. No, but at this point, I had transferred to the adults. I was working with homeless adults by then.
These kids gonna grow up and beat your ass.
And I wasn't with the kids. I was with the adults by then when this happened. I just got transferred to the adult apartment. But my area was like before gentrification, Jungles, Watts, Nicholson Gardens, the Pueblos, Name the project. That's where I had to
The
work.
Jewels of Los Angeles, and yes.
And then they try to tell me I gotta come into the office after dealing with that shit all goddamn day. Doctor.
I walked off another job. I walked off a job at 16 at Old Charlie's.
What the hell is Old Charlie's?
It's a sub place.
Subway?
They want to work 8 hours, no break. Bitch, I'm not working nobody that.
That
Nobody
talking
that
about
wants
Charlie's
break.
over here on Florida.
I need
Yeah.
I need to break. I'm 16, nigga. I need a break. That's child labor.
Anything.
8
on
hours,
Charlie's
no break.
you
8 hours no break? Oh
Nah,
hell.
hell no. I need
Have you ever walked away from a job and just said, to hell with this, I'm out, and just walked out?
About 50 of them.
Ah.
Tell me,
No,
you want to stop with the ladies do this
No,
too?
I mean,
Tell me, please.
no, I
Enlighten us.
mean, I had, well, when I got sober, because I used to do a lot of drugs, and all the places you named, that's where I got the drugs.
Charlie's used to have a lot of them,
Everywhere.
huh? Right.
Anyway, so when I got sober, I couldn't do comedy because they told me I couldn't go to a bar or anything. You know, I had to stay away from liquor, whatever. So I got telemarketing jobs because I love cocaine and I like talking really fast. And so I would sell, I don't know, I could sell ice to an Eskimo on the phone. But I would get bored after 3 seconds. So I would quit and get another one and quit and get another. I don't know. I walked off a lot, and then I became a drug and alcohol counselor and opened up sober living and all that stuff, and sober coached people and.
That's kind of dope, though. I mean, that's kind of, you
Yeah,
know,
no,
that's
that's the right word. It was kind of non-dope.
Yeah, I like that. Everything just,
Have you
yeah.
ever walked off the job and had to go back and pick up the check?
Yes, I
It's
have.
a little awkward looking.
Yes.
Well, that's
My homie, it was like, oh man, I'm out there. And then it was like, you know, they still gotta pay you, right?
We can
So
do
you
that.
gotta-
No, I need it today.
I need that.
I had to drop my laptop off, but I had to drop it off at the main office, so I'd have to go back to the office I worked at. So I had to go to the main folks. So it wasn't that bad, because I know the niggas anyway.
You're out of control, sir. You have left mental patients and children and people that
Homeless
really need you
motherfuckers.
in life. And homeless people need you the most. They ain't got nowhere to go.
No, they don't.
They don't have nowhere to go.
Let me tell you what my last homeless client told me. We put this motherfucker up in the shelter. He was a cool dude. I liked him a lot. We put him in the shelter. But the shelter had their strict little rules. And them shelters do be have bullshit rules. Them shelters kind of make it impossible a little bit. And so he was like, I ain't dealing with these rules. I was like, bro, man, but we just got you in here. I said, where you gonna sleep tonight, man? What you gonna do? This is what he did. He stopped me, looked me dead in my eye and said, I'm a derelict. I'm 51 years old, and I've been living on the street since I was 16. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm gonna be tonight.
That nigga hit you with the old school.
Straight up. And I was like,
I was about to say, what the fuck is a derelict? What is that?
Homeless. That's like a sophisticated homeless person.
yeah. When he said that, I was like, okay.
He said it with class, and then I'm a derelict.
I have a notepad and pen.
Like he went to Howard. Or
He
something
looked
like
me in
that.
my eye and said that, like, yeah. like you was like your pop said, I'm a truck driver. He said, I'm a derelict. I'm like,
He had a doctorate. in
what can you
homelessness.
say after that? You can't.
I don't know how we went from Simone Biles to
Derelict.
homeless derelicts, but we are here, ladies and gentlemen.
And I want to help
He had
the
a
homeless,
doctorate in
I want to
homelessness.
help them too.
but they're never fucking home.
Yeah.
And that's been another episode of Town Hall Topics with me and a couple of my comedian friends. Y'all stay tuned, man. Brent Taylor Comedy. Peace.
Take a sick day.